We didn't even get no last looks or nothing. We've been in here just talking and talking. How we doing up in here? Beauty and the Beat Radio. Welcome, King Jaquell.
Thank you.
Martin.
Appreciate y'all having me.
How you doing?
I'm doing
good. We got
good.
Hollywood Lou in the building too. We're going to talk with him a little later.
Oh, yeah, I'm in here.
How you doing, K. West?
Waking up.
Well, we were going to speak on it, but I was just going to let you have a moment.
Hey.
Check Facebook, it's posted.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get a little run back for that one. The execution's going to be executed. Brother tried to get the quick nap in real quick in between jobs. That's all good.
They caught you hibernating over there.
They call you see, you tried to catch a brother.
Wait a minute. You can't kill an execution. Can't kill the executioner, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna get executed, bro.
Never execute an execution. You can't do that. That's impossible.
Wait, happy hump day, everybody.
Happy hump day. There it is there. So, do we have some hot topics to talk about, or have you been surfing the web? Because it's a lot of stuff circulating.
Too much to talk about.
It's too much. I thought that it was just, Rob Kardashian in Black China. That was just like a little.
Is that really news?
But I mean, it really wasn't news, but it was funny just to when people start doing the stuff of the 6 degrees of separation, and they were like, all they need to do is have what was the funniest one I read? Like, all they need is Ray J to talk to Kendall, and you got. The club, like, I mean, I can't even tell you how it was like, like, this circle is complete. I was like.
That is classic funny.
Yeah.
Classic funny. But more, what was it? The Kardashian bunch? Saw something.
Oh, don't go against the family type of stuff?
No, the Kardashian bunch, like the Brady bunch.
Oh. It is enough of them.
It's way too more.
It's enough. It's enough. It's a lot
and
going on.
And who'll be in the middle?
But then the
Mom's boyfriend.
Like, Instagram is like, it's kind of like, it's comedy, but it's like sometimes it's a little too real.
Yeah,
like,
that part.
But the other thing that I saw about that is Rob actually made a post that he's not been posting lately. He's kind of been laying low.
Right.
And he said, well, I'm the only one that can carry on the Kardashian name, and then showed a picture of Blac Chyna. I was like,
I said, yeah.
Just got real, huh?
Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Get him and got him. Get him and
my
got him.
favorite Kardashian right now, bruh. I mean, ain't like I like the others anyway, but.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't even like the sex tape. Sex tape was boring.
Was it?
I only watched 10 minutes of it. It was.
He's like, of course, I saw it, but I'm not going to comment.
I mean, it was only 10 minutes. I mean, to me, it was only 10 minutes. I want my time back.
Oh.
I could have made it better with myself, and that's fact. But anyway.
The other thing, coming in, I was listening to Moving along. I saw, I heard. It just seemed like it just blew up this week, as well as the situation. We just mentioned that with Meek. I was going to say Meek Mill. He ain't even, why is he on my mind? Because he keeps coming up. But it's irrelevant at this moment. What I was saying is the situation with Kanye West and Wiz Khalifa.
How did that start?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just snowballed.
I just saw like a post. It was like, Kanye?
But no.
Yeah.
West?
He going in.
He didn't
try to go. Yeah. I don't know how many more tweets he posted, but the last one was, your first song was garbage. It was whack.
Then he said no one's listened to an album all the way through. He went. Oh.
I mean,
cool,
have you really listened to a whole Wiz Khalifa album?
I've never bought a Wiz Khalifa album, but he has songs that I like.
2 songs, Black and Yellow. Well, really Purple and Yellow, because I ain't really like Black and Yellow, because I ain't a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
No, I like
Purple and Yellow was the Lakers one.
Right.
And one of them smoking songs.
He said one of them.
He does sell a lot of albums, for the record. So, I mean, he does have fans, so we're not going to dispute that. But then another thing that came up is Amber Rose joined in, because he said you got caught out there by a stripper, and, kind of went in on Amber Rose, and then he chimes back and says, you mad because she got you for 8. It's really bad. He said, you mad because you got beat by a stripper for 18 years, and you got to look at her. And then she said, what, you mad that I'm not there to play in your something hole no more? So it's getting really nasty.
Right.
So it's getting
where my sweet tea at?
This is not tea.
That tea, boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Shade Room for all that one.
It's a lot going on.
I mean, it's so much going on hold on. What's up with your girl who has, just ripped apart her black culture?
Stacey.
Oh, Stacey? Oh, God.
I'm sorry, what's her name? Who's that?
No, that's what Gabrielle Union did.
Hey, shouts out to Gabrielle Union for the realest.
I heard about some crazy lady last week.
Some crazy lady.
She did that. Who said you that? It was so funny. I mean, I think that everybody is entitled to their opinion. I just think she came from so far left, and I do think that, and you being an actor and being, you know, involved in certain things and trying to widen your demographics, I think there's a need for the BETs and the niche marketing type of situations. For her to say there's no need for BET and there's no need, it's like, that's just ridiculous. Or there's no need for the NAACP Awards, which is coming up, this February 5th.
Right.
So, I mean, like, to say things like that, there are certain, I think, accommodations that need to be made.
It's ridiculous.
She was on the cover of all of them, all of the black magazines.
All the black
That's what she
magazines. I
got
had
the
to
publicity
I bought
in.
We
one.
wrote you a check. You know?
Yes.
Somebody got to be the token black girl, though.
Somebody got to be the token black girl. I don't know.
She's definitely the right one.
I don't know. How do you feel about all this conversation about diversity in the Oscars and, you know, in Hollywood? And it's just like a big conversation. It seems that we have this conversation every year, but how do you feel about it being an actor yourself?
I mean, eventually they got to open up the doors for us. Eventually, you can't keep shutting us out. Look at Straight Outta Compton. That made over 250 million.
And still going.
With, I mean, no top names.
Right.
And they didn't even get a vote. It doesn't make any sense.
They got nominated, for SAG and a few other awards, but not Oscars.
But not an Oscar. Not for the ones that count. So they're going to just have to, it's like, I look at it like an iPhone. You got to upgrade that, right? So it's about time we upgrade the system of voting when it comes to the Oscars.
Right. I think that in Cheryl Boone Isaac being the president who is African American.
Don't even get me started with that. I mean, I'm sorry. I went till you finish your point.
And shout out to Chris Rock for not making any comments but taking the stance that he's going to host it. I'm sure
As he should.
that he would have something brilliant to say that would acknowledge everything that's going on in the community. So, I mean, I think that whether it's being acknowledged as far as a nomination, I think that there is some representation going to be on the Oscars all night long.
What's the lady name again?
Cheryl Boone Isaacs.
Cheryl. This man K. West. I know they're utilizing you for your talents, and they know they have to put that. What's another name for a coin? You already said it, token. I know they have to utilize you and your talents because they want to make sure we hear the voice coming from someone that look like us. Just continue to do your job well. We understand.
We do understand, and I mean, I'm not. I won't say that I'm not taking sides, but just to say, she did enact, I mean, just recently within the last couple of weeks, a new voting policy and how tenure is not going to be lifetime. It's going to be 10 years and then renewable upon another 10 years and things like that. So there will be some type of diversity within the voting because a lot of that has to do with who's sitting there making the nominations and the votes and stuff like that. It's not always just it didn't make it.
Yo, speaking of which, shout out to Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle, who rode through the Couture last Thursday and catch Be Real behind the ones and twos. They was in the house. And I really wanted to talk to him about everything. I said, nah, I don't want to do all that. But to me, in terms of...
Oh, TMZ caught them coming out. Because I was like, why does that look familiar? Yeah.
To me, you couldn't ask for such a better host at this day and age to address certain. I wish it was Chappelle, but that's another story. But to address.
But I'm sure Chappelle is giving him some notes.
Oh, you already know.
Like, so I mean,
and you got Hutland. You know Hutland up in there. They're all in the war room.
What he's writing?
You're right.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're all.
He said he tossed the old script, and now they completing a whole new one. You know they about to go in. So to me, and just like Tony Rock said last week on TMZ, you couldn't ask for a better person.
You couldn't. I don't think so either.
You couldn't ask for a better person to host. So I'm looking forward. This is the only time I actually look forward to watching the Oscars. But I think it's 88. I think the grand total of the almost 100, however many years the Oscars been going on.
89.
89. What? People of color have won an Oscar in terms of the main 4 top categories in terms of acting, supporting acting, or director. 80 something for real.
I don't know the stats. I don't know.
It was 80 something, and that's
people?
Black, Latino, Asian, Pacific Islander, Native American,
minority.
the whole 9. 80 something.
In 80 years. Oh, huh. But it just started happening. I'm sure it wasn't in the first 50. Like, I mean, well, maybe it was. Like, because I think they had named some people.
Sidney
but
Poitier.
I was gonna say Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't a lot.
King Kunta.
Shout out to while we're speaking on film, Sundance is going on. Nate Parker just made a huge deal for his The Birth of a Nation.
The biggest deal ever coming from a Sundance film. And I had the chance, thinking back when Nate was here, I had the chance to talk to him about it, and he made reference to the amount of effort he put into funding the film and just getting the film and just talking about, he was doing a workshop and telling these upcoming actors or current actors how you really, if you really want it, you really have to put in the time and effort. He said he would travel one day, be in California, and this person would call him and say, hey, you want this particular check for this particular film? He flew all the way to the Hamptons that same day and did what he had to do to get that check.
Right.
So I definitely applaud his effort and his, relentless approach. And this doesn't surprise me because I heard it was a great film.
I heard it was a great film. It's nominated for a SAG award this coming week.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that, constantly reinventing yourself being an actor? I know you posted something recently about, going to a new acting school or something like that. It's never ending as far as the work.
I look at it like this: you'll never find success before sacrifice.
Amen.
What are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want? And a lot of people get frustrated because they get told no, but that no is just one step closer to the yes. So a lot of people fall 3 feet from goal because they don't keep pushing forward to pursue what they really want. So you must not want it bad enough.
So where did you grow up, period? Like, where did you grow up in?
Well, I'm an Army brat. I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan, though.
Okay.
Yes.
So you,
Loving this
when
California
you
weather.
mentioned Michigan, we always mix up hot tub, but I mean, congratulations to all the people that are stepping up to do something about that Flint,
the Flint
water
situation. Yeah.
That's horrible to sit up there and think that. They said some of the kids even are showing signs of brain damage just because it's not just like something that's been going on a couple of months. They just
it's been going on for a little while. It's been going on for a little while, but with everything takes time, but finally someone's stepping up to the plate instead of waiting for someone else to do it. You know what I mean? That's something that I just kind of don't like about America. Sometimes we always complain and want someone else to do it instead of looking in the mirror and just doing it ourselves and stepping up to the plate.
What we could do to help.
Right.
So you grew up in Benton Harbor, Michigan, being an Army brat, you said.
Yes.
So you traveled a lot.
Traveled a lot.
Okay. So when did it come and you say, I want to be an actor, I want to entertain, I want to get out there and show?
Well, it was something that I did in high school that I fell in love with, but sports was always my first love or whatever else. So I wound up going to the military. I played semi-pro football in Germany.
Oh, wow.
Tore my ACL. Had an event where it cost me my career, where I was wrongfully jumped by 8 white officers in my military uniform. And so it just became a horrible blessing because it opened up the doors for me to go ahead and do exactly what God put me on this earth to do, which is act
and get into your craft. So tell us about that, because it was an incident that happened in 2005. I didn't know you were in uniform.
Yeah.
That I didn't know, but she did tell your publicist told me. But what is it that happened exactly? Because it caused you to kind of start a movement of advocacy with a nonprofit and all of that. What happened? Explain that.
So basically, I was a soldier stationed at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I just got done doing a uniform inspection for my soldier PFC Carlisle, which is basically where we look at the uniform to make sure that everything's dress right dress on it. On the way home, there was a police officer in my neighborhood already there. He was supposed to be there looking for a white male flashing little kids.
A white, okay.
And so as I was driving through the parking lot, our parking lot was shaped like a rectangle. So eventually we became parallel. I acknowledged him by nodding my head. He looked back at me or whatever else. And I'm thinking this is just another ordinary day. I get out my car, I walk to the door, I put the keys in the door, and I hear a car peel off. I turn around, and next thing I know, the officer is rushing towards me. He's like, hey you, come here, I'm out here for a noise violation. I was like, well, it couldn't have been me. I just got home. Plus, I have an officer.
You already out your car?
I was already out my vehicle. Right. I was at the door putting the keys in, but I just happened to turn around because I heard a car peel off.
Right.
And I'm in my military uniform the whole time. So the police officer, who happened to be a black female, lived above me, but her mother was home, and her mother watched the whole situation. So he asked me for my license and registration. I handed him that, but when I was in Germany, I lost my regular ID card, so I gave him my paper license. So when I gave him the paper license, he was like, what the is this? And I was like, dude, if you just calm down, you can see I'm a soldier. I just got back from Germany. I had German tags on my car, whatever else. And
you drive in Germany? Is that where I'm not trying to take away from the story, but don't you have to drive on the opposite side of the street there?
Oh man, Germany's crazy.
I know,
the
right?
Autobahn is amazing. No, that in Paris you're driving on the opposite side of the street, like the steering wheel's on the opposite side of the car, whatever else. But for us, we were on the Autobahn driving on the same side.
Okay, cool.
So I handed him the stuff. He got frustrated. I told him, dude, calm down. He told me not to call him dude. He's a Richland County officer of the law.
Right.
I was like, well, you call me by hey you. He was like, well, that's because I don't know your name.
Right.
Well, I don't know your name either.
Right.
And next thing you know, he slams me on the ground. He starts beating on me. The police officer goes downstairs to get my wife at the time. She comes out. She takes pictures of him beating me up or whatever else. He maces me. I was playing semi-pro football, so all the women and children were outside watching because I used to take their kids to my games or whatever else. He calls for backup because he got nervous. Backup arrives. He told Officer Joseph Clark to get her black. They throw her.
Get your wife?
Yeah. So they throw her up against the car. She drops her cell phone. They handcuff her. Then they body slam her into the ground face first. So I'm on the ground watching them beat up my ex at the same time or whatever else. Notice that I did say ex because we're no longer together or whatever. But he basically physically abused me. He used a whole can of mace on me or whatever else. One of the neighbors was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing to them?" He was like, "If you don't get back, we'll take you to the jail too." So to make a long story short, they brought the paddy wagon out. They told my ex at the time that they were going to take her to the hotel. Now he tried to say hotel was a term for jailhouse, but how professional is that? You know, where we come from, or you know,
that's not how you talk to someone's wife either.
That's not how you just talk to a person.
Period. Right.
You know, especially if you call yourself upholding the law or whatever else. So
right.
we go to court. We go downtown. We get fingerprinted. We get booked. We get out. I go back to my unit to tell my unit what happened. The first sergeant at the time, I was like soldier to month, soldier to quarter. He had no problem with me, but he wound up leaving. So the new first sergeant and sergeant major that came in basically wound up blackballing me. So I pretty much lost my Army career.
You're kidding.
Nah, it took me like 4 years to get to court. So when I finally got to court, we were found not guilty on all charges. The judge basically cried on the stand because she was embarrassed on how we can go to foreign lands to protect our country, but then come back home and get treated like this for the color of our skin.
Right.
And so.
And then it wasn't even you that did the noise violation. Like they had no. You were already out of the car either way.
Yeah, I wasn't even in my car or whatever else. So
and then to do that to your wife, who wasn't even involved in that, who just came out the house to
just was taking pictures or whatever else.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
So this is what's so crazy. This is the same officer who beat up the little girl in the classroom in South Carolina.
Oh, you talking about the body slam?
Yeah.
And he just had, got, what was he was reprimanded for that. He got fired for that.
He just got fired. So, I mean, I really hate the fact that it happened to the little girl, but my story would have still have been buried. Now, what's so crazy in how God works, that's just for me. I'm not putting God on anyone else. It happened on the same day.
No.
10 years apart. I did 10 years in the Army. We were wrongfully facing 10 years in jail, and October's the 10th month. So it's just crazy how everything lined up, but it allowed me to be in the situation I am now, and I just want to go ahead and be able to speak for the people who are voiceless, who didn't get the chance to speak, you know, because I'm like, God, why am I still here? Mike Brown's not here. You know, all the people that Ferguson, all these other people that are dying. It wasn't a gun
involved, it was just brutality.
Right.
Okay.
You know, all these other people that died, why did you allow me to be alive? And for this is the reason right now I'm able to be in you guys' presence, to be able to speak for those who can't speak. And my thing is not to bash police or whatever else. My thing is that we just need to address the system, because people feel that they can get away with it if the system allows it. So why would they ever change?
Right.
But if we address the system to fix it, then our children, our daughters, our brothers and sisters, they can stop dying for the wrong reasons.
Right. That's horrible. I hate that you even had. Did you sue or anything like that? Was it a civil type of proceeding?
So when Tashiana went to court, she lost because they stated that she was too close when she took pictures. But the judge knew the head juror. They're under federal investigation right now. I never had an opportunity to go to court. My lawyer, which was Mr. John Mobley, I believe, hearsay, he was paid off. Because what he told me was, if I drop the police charges, that we have them on all these other charges for the money. We have them for me losing my career, my divorce, the PTSD, all these other different things. So I had wrote him a letter saying that I didn't feel comfortable with that, but because you're my lawyer, I'll trust you. So when I dropped that, he said he would represent us in the United States Supreme Court for free for the civil suit. Well, what he did was he turned around and charged my mom $20,000. And my family couldn't afford it, so my case wound up getting thrown out. So we appealed it, went to 4th Circuit, and now my case is at the United States Supreme Court case waiting to be heard. Okay. So because what happened to
10 years later, though, like just look
exactly.
at the way the justice does that after you went and served your country for 10 years?
Yes, ma'am.
That's crazy.
Now what's crazy is what happened to the little girl.
That's injustice. Like if I've ever heard that's injustice. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Totally.
So I hate the fact that it happened to a little girl, because if they would have took care of the officer right the first time,
then that wouldn't have
that little
happened.
girl would have never had to experience what she did, or the kids in the classroom would have never had to witness that.
Okay, and so that's what Future World Leaders is about? Do you go around and you make speeches, or what exactly is your organization?
So what Future World Leaders is about an opportunity to teach young adults how to become entrepreneurs. So I'm waiting to get my 501c3.
Okay.
I'm affiliated with this place called CEO Space, which is one of the top entrepreneur conferences in the world.
Okay.
It's been in Forbes magazine, and they meet in Henderson, Nevada 5 times out of the year.
Okay.
So the people from Shark Tank go there. Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, Bernie Durham, Bob Sorosis from QVC. So you have all these people that are so successful wanting to give back to teach other people how to find the same success in their life. And so I feel the only reason why the kids are acting the way they act is because not a lot of people believe in them. Every generation always talks about the next generation as how bad they are, as if people didn't say that about them.
Okay.
So my thing is, if I ask people this question, my elevator conversation, if you were 16 years old and you knew everything that you know about business that you know right now at your age, how much further would you be?
A lot, I know.
Well, if everyone has that same reaction, why not invest in our future the same way? And that's why I want to go ahead and continue with the nonprofit for future world leaders.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So you're getting funded, and you're gonna go around and take that nationally.
Correct.
Okay. And you currently live here now, right?
Correct. I moved to Burbank after all that stuff that happened in South Carolina. My friend asked me, why don't you just move out here since you're going through so much out there?
Right.
And I was like, well, what better place to do it if you're going to be acting? So I moved to California. I've been acting ever since, and God has opened up so many doors for me. So it's not me. It's just me getting up every day, having a great mindset. I've been through a lot of no's, you know what I mean? But to keep a smile on my face and have great energy, I mean, it's laws of attraction, and I can't be happier, can't be
Doing
more
what
grateful.
you're doing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been in what, NCIS?
Yes.
You've been in Grey's Anatomy,
Yes.
commercials. What else? Have you, what other projects have you?
so-
you have a web series coming on.
I did a web series. I was one of the faces of Bank of America. I did the voiceover for them. I starred in 2 shows on the ID channel doing reenactments for Wives with Knives, Sex Sent Me to the Slammer.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
get it's so addictive. ID channel is addictive.
Yeah,
Like
so-
you could watch like 5 shows in a row of the same thing, right? Like it's just like, oh my god, Snapped, all of those, like you know, it's
Yeah.
just stuff watching it. I used to go to sleep to stuff like that, and then I'd wake up and it seems like someone's bludgeoning. You know how you hear all those terminology. She got bludgeoned to death. I was like, I can't wake up doing that. Like that ain't right. So I was like, so I want to get into a little bit of your acting role, just to show a little bit of your skills
Sure,
and
absolutely.
Stuff like that. I think we have that where we can pull it up.
I appreciate it.
Right, cousin?
All right, man. Catch you later, bye, for sure.
Who was that right there?
You talking about Fatima?
Hey, hold this. Watch this. Watch me work. How you ladies doing today? My name is Carlton.
Fatima.
How about we play a game of one-on-one?
It's one-on-one with me.
You're not scared of a little bit of D, are you? Okay.
You can serve you.
Okay. I might have to mess around and make you my wife one day, girl. Hello? The first order. Are you serious? Roger that.
No.
You already know how this works. I have to go. I gotta do my job.
What's your excuse?
What are you talking about? What do you want me to do?
Call him back.
Why are you acting like I don't want to be there for my son?
Call him back.
Fatima! How many times have we had this conversation?
Conversation about what?
You don't see all these freaking dishes? Why is the house so nasty? Listen here, Fatima. It's my
After a year in Iraq, Carlton's also having a hard time adjusting to family life.
I'm out there getting shot at. Here's a broom. You use a broom just like this. That's all you gotta do.
Stephanie?
You can't be serious. You know him?
Aren't you Aaron Evans?
Yeah.
Hey, didn't you used to play porn at Stonebrook State College?
Yeah, how did you know that? Why are you shaking my hand?
I like to see you take more shots off one dribble.
Really? How many games did you come to while I played?
All of them?
I'm totally sorry about this whole situation.
Oh, it's all good, man.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, boss.
You believe this shit?
I believe it. Out of everybody, you, Alan, after everything I done did for you, all the money I invested, how many times have I had your back? So how the fuck you repay me?
So the fuck you repay me, Alan?
And we're back. We got some dramatic roles going on up in there.
Little,
We got
little
range.
son, little son working.
Working.
Yeah.
So how is it working for the reenactments? Is it like just as is it just as hard as say for a film or something like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to do your emotional prep, you know, and for every scene because you're living someone else's lifestyle.
Right.
And in the film industry, people don't write for you, you know, so you need to be able to prepare yourself emotionally for what they're looking for and it's their vision and be your best character of what they're looking for.
Do you face any like challenges, like you go through, let's say, acting classes or things like that? But do you find it like challenging as well, like acting?
I mean,
it's like you're doing something that you love. You're seeing people that you want to, work with or meet. But is it challenging?
Well, it's a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Like anything else, you have your highs, you have your lows. You have people that give you good comments. You have people that give you bad comments. But at the end of the day, you got to know who you are. You got to be deeply rooted within yourself. And for me, I mean, as long as I get on my knees, I can look up, thank God for what I have, and I got another day to be alive. I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Do you have any creative inspirations or actors or anything like that?
Yeah, I got some movies that I want to write. I want to get into that or whatever else, and just motivational speaking, just helping other people wake up to realize who they are. Like one of my quotes is, if you died today, would you get an A+ on life's report card? If not, and you're blessed to see tomorrow, you better wake up and live like it's extra credit, because tomorrow's not promised. Yeah.
That's nice. So who, acting-wise, would you like to work with? Do you have any people that inspire you acting-wise?
I want to come for Morris Chestnut's spot.
Oh, so you don't want to work with him, you want to come for his spot?
I mean, he can definitely mentor me. You know what I mean? He's been in the game a long time. I mean, of course, you have people like Jamie Foxx, who is just ridiculously talented, ridiculously blessed. People like Denzel, like his selections for movies is incredible. Will Smith's work ethic. I mean, I remember Will Smith did a speech, and he was basically saying that life is simple. It's like a treadmill. Either two things are going to happen. Either you're going to fall off, or I'm going to die on it. So I live by that motto, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see Concussion?
Yes.
You did? How'd you like it?
I thought it was an excellent movie.
It was excellent?
He had the little Coming to America accent.
No, I saw that. I think I saw an interview with Will Smith last week, and they were saying, did he put Jada up to the comment? You saw that?
Right now.
Oh, you're not talking to me? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw that comment where they thought that she had made that on his behalf because he didn't get nominated for that film, and he made it very clear that, no, that wasn't it. She basically said that, that was her own statement or whatever.
Right.
So, okay. So how can we follow you and stay in touch with what you have going on and future projects?
Facebook. My name is Carlos Martin, but if you look it up on Facebook, because there's so many Carlos Martins, you put carlos.martin112@yahoo.com.
Carlos, that's complicated. Carlos.Martin, what?
112@yahoo.com.
Okay.
I mean, this is my email address, you know what I mean? So that, because there's so many Carlos Martins out there or whatever else.
Okay, where's the 112 come from? Is that your birthday?
Oh, no. You remember the singing group 112 back in the day?
I love the Carlos.
Yeah, it's carlos.martin112@yahoo.com.
Okay.
C-Love, CLUV 112. It's the same thing for all of them.
C-Love 112. So you, I think you like a R&B dude then, because I mean, 112. That puts you, remember? I mean, I used to love some 112. Yeah. They need to bring back an album, huh? But yeah, it's a lot of shows like that right now. Are you tuning into us? Oh, okay.
Multitasking.
Okay, I got you. Anything we didn't get to ask you that people, something that we don't know about you that you want to let the public know about you?
Be on the lookout. I'll be a household name real soon.
That's what's up.
Don't forget about those little people.
Yeah, oh, man.
She's big time. I'm little people.
No, brother, I'm just grateful to be in y'all presence. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for the opportunity and everything that y'all doing. Keep being a blessing to everybody else, I
appreciate that. This Friday, or no, Saturday, do you know Dennis? You guys know each other, Dennis L.A. White? No?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah,
I'm new. I've been out here like maybe 6 months.
Oh, so you really a
Yeah,
newbie
I'm
to
new.
LA. No, he has an acting class this Saturday, and he's one of her clients as well.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, I didn't meet him. I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Though. Because she had us at the Snoop Dogg event or whatever else, but I didn't get an opportunity to meet him.
Okay.
But I do know who you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
so his event is this Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Y'all got a common interest.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey.
Morris and Wesley put us on the map. They put us on the map. Kept it hard keeping us there.
Okay.
He said, "I almost."
So we're gonna bring up Mr. Hollywood Lou. You ready for us?
Cheer.
Cheer. I appreciate it, Mr. King Jaquell.
How y'all gonna bring me a beer, man?
Hey, shout out to King Jaquell, man. I'm glad he went first because he's like, I was blown away. I was getting text messages. I'm trying not even to get the text messages. I'm trying to listen to what he's saying. He got real stories.
He got real stories. Been through a lot. The 10-10-10.
Yeah. What's up, world?
What's up, world? You up in here?
Yeah, I just sent you 2 tracks.
California Lover, I Had a Dream. What you got? You got some music.
No.
We know you for your acting.
Yeah.
You got All Deaf Digital going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, you also got some music popping off. You just a man of many talents.
Yeah. You know, my thing is that I'm not gonna leave any dream untapped.
Okay.
My gifts and my talents, they were given to me for a reason. I was blessed with them for a reason, and I'm going to share them. I have a thing that I stick by, Dream on Dreamers.
I was going to ask you, what is the Dream on Dreamers?
Well, Dream on Dreamers is infinite dreaming. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much just not stopping. Just we all got goals, you know. We all got gifts, we all got talents, but we had things that we wanted to do.
Right.
And some of us come from different backgrounds,
DMV,
different neighborhoods. I'm from Newport News, Virginia. They call it Bad News, VA.
I always used to see it's this little. You know how you get those magazines in the mail, and wasn't it one called Newport News?
Oh yeah, that ain't the same thing.
It's not, I mean,
that's the same place. It's the same place.
That's how I got familiar that there's actually a city called Newport News. Because I mean, honestly, I didn't.
Well, if you heard of Allen Iverson or Michael Vick, you heard of Newport News.
Or Tamara Page.
Bad News.
Aren't you from the VA?
Yeah, we out here. VA, she right up the street, about 45 minutes up the street.
That snow. I guess they were showing Virginia on the snowstorm that just happened.
Oh yeah. It was crazy. I got out of there right before that.
Oh, you were there.
I left before that. But so like, I tell you, I grew up, you know, wanting to be an engineer and a doctor at one time, and then as I got older, I was doing modeling, and then I always say I would fall into acting. And then I had the opportunity. My mom pretty much found a casting for the movie The Box with Cameron Diaz and James Marsden.
Okay.
And that was the first thing I ever did. I was Special Ops number 9.
She did the casting?
No, she got me the casting. Like, she found it in the paper. She told me I should go.
Okay, got you.
And they were filming in Virginia. And so I would start off by, I did that, and then I went to Chicago and I took acting classes. And so I was doing these things. And I was finding out that I had, it wasn't just about being famous. It wasn't just about being the major attraction. You know, I wanted to help people where I was from those type of backgrounds. I wanted to show them that it's possible to do whatever it is that you love, whatever it is that you really aspire to do. Then I found out it was bigger than that. It's not even just the hood areas, but it's the suburban areas too. You know, there are people out there that have dreams, they have goals, and they want to be successful, and they have things that's stopping them from getting to where they're going. And so it hit me. It was like, you know, the dream never stops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's Dream More Dreamers. It's just like the infinity sign. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps going, you know, and it's not, I didn't want to just be chasing dreams, and I feel like every year was something different. It was like working on real dreams. I had Word a couple years ago. Then Dream on Dream, yeah, WORD, working on real dreams.
Oh, okay, Word. Okay, gotcha.
And it was a process. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up. I mean, I'm listening, but I'm like, I gotta keep up.
You know, don't trip. You got this. I ain't even mad at you. But so then I just stuck with Dream More Dreamers, you know, and it's something that just continues on. We all working on our dreams. We all making it happen, and we want to do something bigger and better than us.
Bigger and better. Okay.
And that's the Dream More Dreamers, you know.
Okay, so what brought you from Newport News, Virginia? Because I think it was some steps in between before you made it to California.
That's right.
So what was it? What was the process like? What was the journey?
Wow. It was okay. It's like I went to school at Hampton University.
Okay. What was your major?
I was a marketing major.
Okay.
And what happened was during that time, like I said, I was modeling. I met some friends. I did like some fashion shows here and there. I was in like Jet magazine. I did like a Walmart fashion show.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
You was the Jet.
You know you was the Jet Beauty of the Week.
No, I was doing a fashion show.
He was like Kid from Kid. I mean, he was like play from
No,
Kid Play.
because you know what? The Johnson Publications used to always every year have those fashion. Was it fashion fair?
And it would be at black colleges.
It would. You right.
And so I did the show
that.
there, and I did urban clothing lines. I was doing like Azure, if y'all remember Azure, Black Label. I was doing different clothing stuff. Okay. And but I ended up forming a group of friends, like a friendship with a group of people at school that were all in entertainment. Okay. It's a guy named Blake Kelly, DJ Tay James, and you know my man Y'all Money. But we all had this whole situation where we were all in entertainment. And we formed this band called Rock Stars.
Oh.
And which I have the tattoo right here. Rock Stars. Can you see my tattoo?
Man, we can't see that petty little tattoo,
So
man.
you see it. Nah,
That's
but,
just as petty as that Kanye Wiz beef right there.
that is petty.
That is like it's.
Oh, I just read all of it. That's comedy.
It's
But,
comedy, right? It's
Comedy. Kanye said 1 to 16.
He
Out
wild.
of pocket.
he's a 1 to 100 type of dude.
Bruh.
He didn't even know what he was talking about.
I think it was 0 to 100. Cause he didn't start at 1.
But you know
Like
what?
on the negative side.
But the thing is about the little beef between him and Wiz. You know who lost though, right? Meek Mill.
Oh yeah, somebody brought that up too. Meek Mill.
He still lost. He still lost. I bet.
Regardless.
I want to know why you losing the battle.
Wait, Wes. I saw a video. I saw a clip, right?
What? Of Meek
And he
Mill?
was like, well, it says Meek Mill says, it was talking about like, since nobody's talking about me anymore, and he asked Nicki, "Can I go outside?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then some song, it was a meme. It was funny as hell. It was funny as hell.
West Side. Hey, Meek, I want to know
Why you make that
why
song?
you suck.
They said that. I didn't even realize.
Nah, in jail,
You
he
know,
cool.
we are not. I want to hear this story,
No,
but
you
sometimes
good.
like, but no, it was like I saw something where the reason why on February 5th he's going back to court.
Yeah.
And he's going to court because he violated his probation from
He
when
can't even get no
parole.
money in his own hood. He can't do no shows.
He can't.
Nah, the judge said he can't do no shows.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh wow.
The TMZ just catch Kanye on the way to the airport. I want to know, Kanye, why you over here why you over here talking about you mess with a stripper, but everyone been with your wife.
Oh, that hurt.
Anyway, we're gonna keep this going on Beauty
That
Beat
hurt.
Radio. Keeping up with the Kardashians. That's Mr.
Everybody don't,
Kardashian himself.
everybody don't dance on a pole. Some people dance in front of you. Like,
Who down on the pole? It's going down in the DM.
DMV, back to you. Back to you.
To Hollywood Lou.
Come back around like that.
Back to Hollywood Lou. Back from the DM to the DMV to Newport News.
Oh
What's going
man,
on?
in LA. So what happened was literally my homeboy DJ Tay James is Justin Bieber's DJ.
Okay.
He got hired as his DJ, he told us that we should come out to LA.
Okay.
And I was already acting, and I wanted to come to LA anyway.
Okay.
So I came out here with $500 in a bag. Me and my man Mark Jackson.
bag?
$500 in a duffel bag. That's it. And my man Mark Jackson, who's a producer, shout out Mark the Mogul. He has 3 tracks on Justin Bieber's new album.
Okay.
But he came out. We all, like I said, we all went to Hampton, and
Okay.
he came out too. But I was the only one to stay here. Nobody had moved here yet, and I thought I hit it too. I had like 2 auditions. I had one like mad far. I don't even know where it was at. It was one of them 2 named cities. I didn't know where it was, and I got booked on like some extra work. So I'm like, I'm moving to Hollywood. I'm here. If if it don't work out, I just go back home, right? And so I decided to stay here.
Right.
Now I'm here,
Now you
but I
here.
ain't had nowhere to go. My homegirl comes to the hotel. Was like, well, it was like 3 in the morning. She was like, well, you can stay with me for a couple days. I'm like, all right, cool. But then see, she black, but her friends wasn't black, and she was going out of town, so they wasn't really cool with the tall black guy staying at the crib. So I ain't had nowhere to go. So then I had another homegirl who hit me, was like, you know, she was an actor, and she had moved out here, and she was like, you can stay with me for a little bit. So I stayed with her for about a month. Then I got my first crib. My grandma helped me get my apartment in North Hollywood. I had the apartment out there with my roommate. He was this 30-something-year-old black comedian with a Japanese translator girlfriend. It was crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was wild, dog. That was wild.
That sound like North Hollywood.
Black comedian with a Japanese translator girlfriend.
I'm
That
looking-
what,
Oh, Wes?
translating black to
No,
Japanese?
she was just Japanese.
Oh, she was a translator.
Just pan frying that
Bye,
noodle.
bye, bye. She was what?
She was just pan frying that noodle.
Like, you know what I mean? But
No beef.
I stayed there for a little bit. Like my grandma helped me get my crib. I got a little job at T-Mobile, and I never worked at T-Mole. I went home.
Got a job at T-Mobile?
and never
then
worked there.
Never went.
I went home for the holidays. Came back. They said they was fully staffed.
Wait,
Like what? How y'all? You know?
Wait,
y'all
T-Mobile
hired me.
NoHo?
Yeah, how you gonna get my? I got rent to pay. I got bills. But so my man who got me the job was like, "We're gonna get you in. We got you." And nothing ever came through. I ended up doing a commission-only job with this tag marketing company. Like I said, I have a marketing background, so I was doing business-to-business sales, and my territories was all the worst parts of LA because I'm black.
South Central, Watts, Compton.
They just put me in the worst areas. So I'm walking around in my suits every day, selling office supplies, and eventually I couldn't do that no more. I had $2.56 in my account.
Right.
Couldn't do that no more. So I stopped doing that, and I got a little job, and I started working and taking acting classes. And I had took classes in Chicago, but I hadn't taken classes here in LA.
How'd you get to Chicago? You jumped from DMV to LA.
I told you I lived in Chicago for 6 months.
Oh, okay, cool.
I took acting classes out there.
You heard that part?
Oh, you didn't hear that part?
I did.
Thank you. I lived in.
I did hear that.
I stopped through there. I stopped through the shop for 6 months.
Chirac?
I stopped through the shop. I got out of there before the winter time.
Hey, I watched Chirac. I'm sorry. Y'all seen Chirac? No,
I haven't seen it
There's
yet.
only one scene I saw when Nick was getting in there with the chick. Yo, she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Oh my God, her legs. Oh my God. Make me.
It should be. I think it's been video by now because I saw DirecTV going doing commercials for viewing. So it had to be.
Pineapples.
But yeah.
Okay, back to.
So I did that. I was in the shower. And the Shy just didn't.
Yes.
The Shy, it was cool, but you know, I was taking acting classes or whatever out there, and that's how I ended up going back to Virginia before I came to LA. And I've been in LA now. Man, this year be 7 years. I've been acting for 6.
Oh wow.
Yes.
And I just been here grinding, man, grinding and networking and meeting the right people, and God just been taking good care of me.
The songs in it.
Okay. God just been taking good care of me, you know, putting me in the right positions. For real, like it's just been
right
faith.
people.
Yes.
So we got an ADD. Do you have the all deaf digital sketch?
Sketch.
Okay, so we're gonna play one of your sketches to show a little bit of what you do.
Well, yeah, man.
Why don't we get into
Go
it? I
ahead.
mean, we didn't talk about your journey.
Go ahead.
We saw you
Go
got
ahead.
some. We saw you got some music, but we know we trying to show them
We're trying to show the Hollywood side.
the Hollywood. The Hollywood. Why you got your name? We got to talk about how you got the name Hollywood Lou. So what is this that we about to get into? That we're about
Well,
to
this is a sketch that dropped at the top of the year with All Deaf Digital. It's called Ways Not to Waste Your Only Phone Call in Jail.
Oh.
I knew this about 2 years ago.
Oh.
Hello? 92.3 The Beat? Did I make it in time for the request hour? I want to say shout out to the squad. Yeah, and dedicate this to the homies. Locked Up by Akon. Hello? Pizza Hut? Y'all want to place an order for a large meat lovers pizza, an order of chicken wings, and some cinnamon sticks. Hey, officer, what's the ad here? Craig. Hey, fam, I'm locked up, man. Do me a favor, though. Check my profile on IG. Yeah, that last pic I posted. How many likes that thing get? Triple platinum? Bruh, I knew I was gonna kill him with them gators. Hello? Is this the Tillman household? Yeah, this is Mr. Smith down at the electric company. Is your refrigerator still running? Well, you better go catch it. I just got it with the refrigerator joke, dog. I just got it. Jalissa, what's up, Shawty? Yeah, it's Roger. Yeah, I shot your boyfriend. Young Punk was acting hard, but look on the bright side. You single now? All right, fam. Yeah, I'll check you in 3 to 5.
Wow.
Stupid!
Yeah, so shout out to ADD, man. Squad.
Shout out to Russell Simmons.
Yeah,
Squad.
he just released a vegan book.
Yeah, the
Friday.
vegan book. Yeah.
Shout out to Doughboy, he wrote that sketch.
Doughboy. Shout out to Doughboy. Shout out to Teddy.
Shout out to Kev.
Teddy Ruxpin.
My man Kev, he got me in there. Patrick, all my people over there, Sin, all my people over there, ADD, man. They show me love. They show
Back
me
catch
a lot
us
of love.
tonight. All Deaf Digital
Move.
Comedy Live.
Oh yeah, I'm at the show. I'm going there tonight. My bands is at the front. Don't give me no problems.
Hey, don't ask. You can ask for K West for tickets now. You know what I'm
They asked for K West for tickets now. You funny.
saying? It's the truth.
No, he's serious.
I'm serious.
Oh, he's so serious. I was just with him the other night. He's serious.
Oh yeah, this guy didn't know how K West got that way. Hey, one time.
I'm not messing with you.
No comment. No comment. We can't. We'll talk about that off the air.
Later.
Oh, it was something. It was some stuff going down.
No.
It wasn't going down the DM.
Look at my face. No.
No, not nothing.
It wasn't going down the DM. Not
So
that.
how do you
If it's
prepare? How do
cool.
you prepare for comedy versus say music or whatever? Like it's,
Well, first of all, because I do see. I mean, I have more stuff to send y'all, but that's just what
mean,
I
we
sent.
can't look at
Everything, exactly. Because I do drama too. I prefer dramedy specifically. I like drama and comedy.
dramedy mixed with comedy.
Yeah.
Drama mixed with comedy.
But I mean, as far as preparation, I mean, I really just get in and do it. Like I just get right to it. Whatever it calls for. Like I'm about truth when it comes to my acting and being real and being in the moment.
Okay.
So whatever the character calls for is what I'm gonna give it. Like that's
Right.
what I gotta deliver. I'm not sitting around listening to no specific music or
okay.
getting in the corner, put my hood up or nothing. I'm
You
just
don't need a certain kind of beverage.
I'm just getting right to it. God already gave me the gifts and the talents. It's just time to get to it. So when it's time to show up, I show up. You know,
Catch.
and that's just what it is for me, for real.
Lou,
Yes, sir.
where the Hollywood come from?
Right. That's what we want to know where the name.
I want to know.
So,
Like Meek Mill.
So in college, man.
In college, what
In
you go to school
college,
again?
in Hampton, Virginia.
Yeah, before I ever got to LA, man, Hollywood. It's only right that I live in Hollywood because, you know, how, like you had to put your little names on Facebook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had put Hollywood Lou for my name because I mean, like I was pretty popular.
It's pretty popular.
Whatever, and
At Hampton?
and
That means you had all the women.
and so
He was at the Vanity Fair fashion show.
I went through different names. I went through like Mr. Limelight. I went through all these different, but Hollywood just stuck, and everybody just ran with it, you know. And before you know it, I was out here in LA, and it just made sense. And I mean, Hollywood Lou, and it's like I don't introduce myself. I don't be walking around like I'm Hollywood Lou, but
Right.
people know me. You know what I mean? They be like.
You got him.
They be like, that's Hollywood Lou or Hollywood, or people shout me out in songs. Oh, there go Hollywood Lou. Shout out my man Blake Kelly, shameless plug.
Okay.
But and my brother Lou, everybody just shout me out with Hollywood Lou. So you know, it went from college and it's just stuck with me, and I can't get away from it.
Bruh.
So it didn't even come from Hollywood.
Nah.
So
I just ended
we
up in
gotta give him props.
Hollywood.
He's not acting Hollywood.
Nah, I'm not. This is me.
This you.
Which is the real
This is
Hollywood,
me.
if you ask me. You know, that's just me being me.
Yeah.
In fact, Lou, how you feel about this whole Oscar stuff, man, and black folks
The
not being
diversity
nominated and
question.
diversity question?
You know, we're actually in an era right now where it's more diversity than it's ever been.
I think so too.
And
Turn.
it's ironic that this is happening. I guess it's kind of like pushing it over the threshold. I was just having a conversation with somebody that works with NBC the other day. Well, I mean ABC, and she was telling me how, you know, right now as far as pilot season, there are more diverse projects that are going to be out, and you really want to make sure you get out and talk to people and network and be in the right rooms because there's going to be more diversity than ever before because
and
of
it's
this
more
topic.
outlets than
Yes.
ever. I mean, before we just had 2 through 13, and then maybe a few sprinkled channels cable-wise. But now with Hulu, Netflix, and just so many even
million
digital
channels
programs,
and
like
everything,
I mean,
yeah.
it's so many outlets to get your project out there.
And you could create your own, you know. So I mean, honestly, I just feel like, you know, like somebody made a comment. I forget who it said was. I think Dame Dash said it. He said the Oscars is never really for
Is
us
that
anyway.
Stacey Dash, brother?
That's her cousin. He already said.
Are
he
they
don't-
really cousins?
Yeah, he said he don't really agree. They like
He's getting a check. He said
No,
she's just
they're
getting a
really
check.
cousins.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really cousins.
Yeah. He said,
But,
he said she just getting a check.
Yeah, he
What
did.
he
He did
say?
an interview about it.
What he say?
And he said they don't necessarily agree.
They're just getting a check. She just doing what she do to get the check.
Because she is a Fox News correspondent.
Right.
Yeah.
And she said she had a favorite crush on what's the guy that's so controversial on Fox?
Oh, him.
Yeah, we're talking about
Bill
it right
O'Reilly.
now.
Is that it?
Riley,
O'Reilly.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
She had, I mean, she's married, but she was like, my favorite crush would be, and I was like, really? Like it was
really been?
like really, like yeah, really.
For real?
But, yeah.
Pineapples. You know what I mean? Pineapples.
So the diversity thing, you feel we're more diverse than ever, but
Yeah.
what? How
But
do you feel about the Oscars?
but the whole Oscar thing's like, It's just about opportunity, you know. And like they said, it goes back to not even just the academy, but like the opportunity to present your project, so you can even be voted voted in by the academy. You know, it's like
the Sundances, all the film festivals, and it's so many.
And we took a huge step with the Nate Parker project.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That's huge. Yeah, kudos to him. Shout out to Virginia because that's where he's from. But.
It keeps coming back.
Yeah,
to
we out here,
today.
man. We out here. VA strong. But I think that as time goes on, because it has been presented right now, and the way it has been presented, that it will be better. And they have no choice but to make it better. But this year, right now, I mean, if you want to not go, don't go. If you're gonna go, go. If you don't want to watch it, don't. If you do, so what? Because Chris Rock. Because at the same time, you don't want to take away from the platform that he's been given.
Right. You
because
don't.
we need that. It's an opportunity for him to say whatever.
Right.
He can talk about all of this right now.
Right.
You might want to tune in.
The perfect person
you know?
to really stress that.
Yeah, now if Will and Jada ain't gonna go, I mean, well.
They're too busy getting their son in the dress.
So funny though, they had Richard Pryor hosted before too.
Did they?
Yeah, you go back, Richard Pryor hosted it, and Richard Pryor was he was making jokes about how it's not for us and we're not gonna win an award anyway.
Yeah.
He doesn't know why he's here hosting or whatever else.
Oh, I have to look that up.
Oh yeah, he did.
Don't trip. My trip. I mean, it wasn't created, like Dame said, it wasn't created for us anyway.
It's not.
Yeah,
and then, but here's the other part to that. Do we look at the NAACP Image Awards, and do we put in the same breath of life as the Grammys? But more importantly,
all of those events are coming up this month.
And then,
next month. It is award season.
But my big thing is when you have the BET Award, and you have those who are not black be nominated, aka JT, Bieber, be nominated. It's like, okay, we including y'all.
Yeah, why y'all not including us?
Not including
but then another thing is, you know, the bigger artists, and I'm not just saying music, I'm not saying acting, but all inclusive, don't always show up.
True.
To those awards, they actually
and the Beyonces,
they downplay it too.
Yeah, they
like so we have to big it up. We have to big it up ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To make it on the same level.
Like that one year, Beyonce sent the tape on BET.
Like,
I mean, for real. I mean, come on.
Like we don't always show up to our own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But once again, I kind of boycotted BET and the Hip Hop Awards because of they didn't want to show the Million Man March.
Well, I mean, you got to remember they're also owned by Viacom.
True.
Like, and which owns
they
MTV.
Didn't want to show the. Wait a minute, the
Million Man
awards
March.
didn't. You mean the network didn't?
The network didn't want.
So why are you boycotting the awards though?
Because
it's the network.
Why? Because of the network. I don't want to get them more ratings because of that.
But if we even tune in to watch what Chris Rock is saying,
we're still, it's a lose-lose regardless.
The system
regardless.
Right. Yeah.
The only way around is to keep creating, keep putting work out, keep grinding, keep pushing, keep inspiring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And push people, see, because it starts with the kids that's at home right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that got to come up, that still got to do stuff. Because the people that's doing it right now, this is their time right now, but they got to pass. And there's going to be more people that come.
That's why I like what Pac said when Pac was like, I don't have to be the fire, but I could be the spark.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
He was so prolific with his rap. Like, I just hate that he's gone, but he was only, I guess he was only meant to be here for when he was, I mean, it was, but I mean, it seemed like everything that he said meant something to him. Like, you know what I mean? Even at that time, if we didn't get it, when you look back and you see that he was gone at 25 and he put out that many messages that have resonated, it just means that we have to do the same.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop listening to reading Billboard magazine because they didn't put him in the top 10 greatest rappers of all time. And I'm like, how in the heck you not gonna put Pac?
They didn't?
No, Pineapples.
Wow, I gotta look at that list.
Anyway, we got.
But before we close, we got a couple of minutes. I want to get into your music because I mean, you know, in light of all this diversity that we're talking about, you have the "I Have a Dream" song, and then you have another one, California. Did you say
California Love?
So while we talking about Pac, it just all comes in a circle.
Wes.
So which one would you like to introduce for us?
Let's play that. Can we play a little of both? Do we have enough time?
We got enough time. You talking to the engineer right
well,
there.
let's do that. I had a dream one because a little bit, you know, it's about just coming from a dream. We dropped that. Me and my brother. Shout out Lou. That's the other Lou. We got a mixtape.
Your brother's name is Lou too?
Yeah, he goes by Lou, LLEW, and I go by Hollywood Lou, LUE.
Okay.
But he produced the track.
Okay.
I mean, it's his studio.
Did he move out here too with you?
No, hopefully he'll come soon. My brother's married with 2 kids, so it's kind of harder for him to come out here. I don't have no kids.
Right.
I'm single.
Okay.
I'm single. I'm single.
Okay.
And so we did this track. It's called "I Had a Dream," and we dropped it on Martin Luther King Day.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, take a listen.
Where's?
I started off with a dream. I started off with a team. All of my homies some kings. Got that Martin Luther King. I started off with a dream. I started off with a team. All of my homies some kings. Got that Martin Luther King. We put in that work. Work, 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 work. We put in that work. Work, 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 work. We put in that work.
Of the brain, this drain be driving me insane. No but a good crazy man, it keeps me level and sane. Just be cool and maintain without it losing my brain. You would've never ever known I carry 2 tones. That was right around the time I used to carry 2 phones. Now I'm in LA trapping out some home. Dream on top of dream, no sleep, it won't leave me long. Had to make it, no surprise to your amazement. Oldest dream that I've been chasing, I done failed and I done faked it. Either way, I kept my chin up, tried and trained, I kept my grin up. Got my girl, I got my pen up, lost it all, am I a winner?
I started off with a dream. I started off with a team. All of my homies some kings. Got that Martin Luther King. I started off with a dream. I started off with a team. All of my homies some kings. Got that Martin Luther King. We put in that work.
They said that I wouldn't make it. I said I wouldn't, I made it. And now I'm here for the taking.
We put in that work.
They said that I wouldn't make it. I said I wouldn't, I made it. And now I'm here for the taking.
The sun hit the dirt, hit the sand, and all of my work hit the fan. I dug in the dirt for the yam, work for the trophies I have. This is me going the distance. This is not public assistance. Low with no food in them trenches. That water we dig in them ditches. I know it's cold in the snow, but I go out for that dough, for that dough, for that dough. Came out that mud on the streets on that road, holding it down for my blood on parole. Push up that weight on that bench. If I'm the gift, you the Grinch. I'm out on that boat with them fish. Dress up my plate with them grits. One thing for sure, I'ma eat. I got a family and they need they sleep. They like a pantry with snacks and some juice. Excuse me, cause I got a whole lot to lose. Excuse me, cause I'm here with Hollywood Lou. And he gonna ball cause he following through. And we in the cloud cause we followed our dreams. Don't get confused cause you probably with me. I started off with a dream. I started off with a team. All of my homies some kings. Got that Martin Luther King. I started off with a dream. I started off with a team. All of my homies some kings. Got that Martin Luther King. Put in that work.
They said that I wouldn't make it. I said I wouldn't, I made it. And now I'm here for the taking.
We put in that work.
They said that I wouldn't make it. I said I wouldn't, I made it. And now I'm here for the taking.
I put in that work. I put in that work.
I had a dream.
I put in that work.
I had a dream.
I put in that work.
I think that was very appropriate, especially dropping on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah,
and the Dream on Dreamers.
Yeah, you know, that's just something to get it
like
started.
Yeah,
get a little message out there.
Right, I like that. I like that. We was all kind of, feeling that up in here. We had a moment.
Now the other one's a little lovey, a little cool, little ride down
You
Sunset.
speaking to that single lady that's out there
I mean, something like that, you know. We cruising down Sunset tonight.
What you say? No, I said he's like, she don't gotta be single.
She don't gotta
What
be
you had to say? I thought you had to comment. TP, you had to comment?
Yeah, she said she
Red
ain't.
lips. You sure?
That's a nice dress.
He
Man, don't get her started.
Ooh.
Yeah. Don't,
like them jeans,
kill him. Bring him back.
You from Richmond. 804. Hey.
Yeah, I bet it's VA.
Jeans for lovers.
What is it? 757?
I'm from 757.
Okay.
She from 804.
I'm from the 2131 out.
I know you are.
Where's?
Where's?
Let's do it. Hey, Lou.
Dang, I appreciate you for coming in here, Hollywood Lou.
Oh,
Spreading your time with us, your energy, your love, your dream on dreamer, sharing the dream, sharing your music.
I appreciate it.
And how can we follow you? Because I know you're on all the social media.
At Hollywood Lou. That's LUE on everything. Facebook, you add my last name, Hollywood Lou Radford.
Okay.
IG Hollywood Lou. Snapchat is Hollywood Lou, but I think you got it's HL757. Still Hollywood Lou. You find me.
Okay, cool.
I'm Hollywood Lou, man. This is me, Llewellyn Radford.
On that work.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my daddy, man. It'll be 10 years that he died next week. That's why I'm wearing this jacket.
Rest in peace, Pops.
So we're the 10 is symbolic right now.
Yeah, man.
It's symbolic right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to your dad.
Yeah, he was the captain.
That's right.
Shout out to my brother watching and everybody else that's watching, showing support. I told y'all to call in. It's all good though.
It's all good.
They like to just be voyeuristic and look at us.
They just put in that work.
They put in that work. So we're going to take it out and go out here on your last song, California Love.
Before we go to California Love, real quick, couple things real quick.
Yes,
One,
sir.
All Def Digital tonight, we already know. Cosmo afterwards. This Friday, Grits and Biscuits at the Palladium. If you ain't know it, I don't know what to tell you.
I ain't never
And more
been.
importantly, this Saturday, a big community forum to repeal Proposition 209, affirmative action over at the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center on Washington, 8:30 a.m. Keynote speaker, Dr. Tyrone Howard from UCLA. If you ain't knowing, you better ask somebody. It's your man, Wes.
Follow us on Beauty and the Beat Radio. And
Double
we out.
S.
Shout out to Beauty and
California
the Beat.
Love.
Shout out to Beauty and the Beat Radio.
I love y'all.
Hello? I like the vibe of this one. Yeah. I'm on that California love. Summer sweets like Venice with Calpurnia. Chillin' with my homies though. Switches from the corner store. Then you text my phone. Picture mail messages, girl, I'm on my way home. Need that sofa love. You shut down cities when you run around with me. This that old school jiggy. This that Bobby and Whitney. Now for real, I ain't even got a hug for these thoughts. Pick a couple flowers. Do you love me or not? Dinner and a couple favorite shows. You know players love fellatio. Feeling like a one in a million. In the studio, all in my feelings. DJ, am I wrong? Did my damage in the past, but we still got it long. Now I'm all you need, and you might need a long. Ready for the haul, can you smell me? In my all white, like X did in Belly. You're my type, and you're down. Always knew there was something about you. That California love. Right now, Sunset Boulevard with the windows down. We on fire. Paparazzi love it when I'm loving on you. Let's take this tango tour. That California love.
Fine skin, type slim. You my type of lady, drive me crazy. But you the only one that can tame me. Had my choices and maybes. Hair blowing, cheaper rolling. You know I stay toting. Tatted up, racked up, baby. Picture me rolling. If I ever took a moment, love, you was the chosen. Cause I always stay focused unless my type is noticed. It don't happen too often, but baby, you have me open. It's like blowing at the ocean, sun, flowers, and breakfast in bed. Now I'm having problems getting you out of my head. Long walks in the morning, and my brain is exhausted. You've been running across my mind, got no time for no walking. It's a lapse in the talk, poetic notebook thoughts. Jason's living, gotta feel a new sexual healing. To all the nights that we shared, proud to always be there. Tell you that I care, cause you my type of lady.
You're my type, and you're down. Always knew there was something about you. That California love, right down Sunset Boulevard with the windows down. We on fire, paparazzi love it when I'm loving on you. Let's take this thing on tour. That California love.